Moving down to states across the Federation, the Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello has expressed his commitment to the citizens that the ongoing developmental strides in all the sectors across the state will be sustained by his administration. Governor Bello disclosed this while speaking at the first annual GYB seminar for Nigeria's political and crime editors and correspondents in Abuja. Our correspondent, Abiola Ismail, has details.
There is no doubt that Kogi State is becoming one of Nigeria's ever-growing states with available but untapped 42 solid mineral resources. The state is set to compete economically, culturally, socially, and politically with other developed world-class cities. The Governor Yaya Bello-led administration has in the last 5 years turned around and still improving the fortune of the state in all ramifications. This was the submission of the Secretary to the State Government, Folashade Arike Ayoade, while speaking on the theme, Impact of Civil Service Reform on National Growth. Kogi State as a case study at the first annual GYB seminar for Nigeria's political and crime editors and correspondents in Abuja. She explained that under the reform, about 9,000 ghost workers were expunged from the state civil service, and the proceeds generated from the layoff was used to develop the state. Adding that the remodeling of the state internally generated revenue (IGR) and the implementation of the single treasury account were parts of the reforms that have helped the state in building an economically viable state.
This exercise helped the government to save funds which were channeled for appropriate use in developing the states. Of course, by the time we purged about 9,000 out of the payroll, we were able to save the money and we're using the money in developing the states. And we're also able to employ new people, new sets of youths, useful sets of people that will make the policies and decisions of the state materialize.
Since the assumption of office, Yaya Bello has achieved unprecedented landmarks achievements from what the state was known for. One of such is the inclusion of women in the administrative procedures in the state.
We sit there on the executive, we take decisions with the men, we aren't competing with the men, we're simply complementing the men. And today, I believe without doubt that the act of His Excellency in bringing more women into decision-making, profiling strategies, interfacing with the men is one of the reasons that Kogi State today is safe.
In the area of security, the governor said his administration will continue to be a shining light. This, according to the security advisor to the governor on security, Commander Jerry Omodara. The government has provided over 200 utility vehicles for security patrol against crime activities in the state, while over 500 motorcycles were provided for security operations to allow security agents access to the hinterland where most of the numerous crimes are committed.
Yearly, we renew this. Yearly, we add to it. You don't provide the vehicles without how they work. We provide fueling, we provide allowances for security, federal security agencies, along with paying our own local hunters. You will see in the picture, you will see Nigerian Federal Armed Forces, you will see them working with local hunters. We now have a collaborating effort where hunters and vigilante and armed forces members can work together.
The State Commissioner for Information, Kingsley Fanwo, said the youngest governor ever democratically elected in the history of Nigeria, the energetic Yaya Bello, is currently making waves with his touch of excellence and achievements recorded in all the sectors in the last 5 years. Fanwo said, while speaking on the unity of Kogi State, that the Governor Yaya Bello-led administration has embarked on a massive revamp of the entire healthcare system in the state, rehabilitation and reconstruction of roads, and rural-urban electrification scheme.
It is not by words. Unity is not a word. It is an act. And that was exactly what he was able to do. In his appointment, in his projects, He showed exemplary performance of unity.
In summary, Governor Yaya Bello declared that his administration has signed a memorandum of understanding with the people of Kogi State to serve them better than ever.
Definition of good governance is the ability to unite the people, events, things, and places within your leadership space into an awesome or wholesome symbolic relationship. When approached with this mindset, governance ceases to be a popularist contest and become a life-saving vacation requiring the leader's best effort always.
Governor Yaya Bello has repositioned the State Bureau of Public-Private Partnership, BPP, to engage the private world in business that will improve the fortune of the state economy. The governor, who believed that the best resources of any society and the bedrock for development is education, has also made some marks in the educational sector in the state. Abiola Ismail, MITV News.